things are electrical nightmares, man. The Honda Pilots, Honda Odysseys, any new 2020 and up Honda sensor unplugged, dash will light up like a Christmas tree. It was saying transmission failure, brake system failure, ABS, and all I did was just clear the codes and she's good as new, starts right up. Only other thing we got to do to this car is just diagnose that oil leak. As you saw in the last video, we sprayed it down with some brake clean, and if you look down here, you can see she's already gushing out oil, so I have to see where it's coming from. Look, you can see it right here. Clean up your work area. That way you're not chasing your tail, changing the wrong parts. So whoever commented oil filter housing, you get a cookie. You were right on the money. So your serpentine belt is held in place by your tensioner. As you can see down here, you've got your belt tensioner. And right there, there's a little notch so that you can put a wrench on it. Some will have an indentation so you can put a 3/8 drive or a 1/2" drive ratchet, but this one has a socket so you can put like a 17 or a 19. You can see we've got to put our wrench on that right there, and it is a 17. Helps if you have a serpentine belt tool, or I like to use flex head ratchet wrenches. And you can't forget the way your belt is routed. If you do, you can always Google the belt diagram. Helps to draw it, and you rotate it the way that relieves tension from your belt. So as you can see, by pulling back, it loosens our belt. And if we can just slide it off, which we just did right there. So now you can see our serpentine belt is nice and loose, and that's exactly what we wanted. Now it's time to remove our crank pulley. And with these Hondas, you want to use a weighted socket. But guess what I couldn't find today? My weighted socket. So we're just gonna throw our high torque Gen 2 1/2" impact, 8 amp hour forged battery, should do the trick. Oh, butter. That was cake work. Now you might be wondering how you get your crank pulley off after you've removed the bolts. You just wiggle it back and forth and it should pop off. However, you have a key right here. You can see the key. You want to make sure not to lose that keyway, or you're just gonna have some problems. Yeah, keyway lines up the crankshaft pulley so it can do its job. This is soaked with oil. You can even see this drip right here. Most people would think it's just the oil pan gasket, but if you look right here, you can see it's actually coming from your oil filter housing. So as you can see, we just disconnected it. All right, and here's our gasket. It's completely flat. It's actually recessed. Get the old gasket out, get all that dirt out of there. Install your new gasket, and it's time to reinstall. Try this with some brake clean, get this cleaned up. It's time to reinstall our crank pulley. Remember, you got a keyway, you're gonna line it up and just put back in your bolt.